The snow, well, it has finally stopped in western New York. The region saw a staggering more than 7 feet in some parts this week.
Just remarkable. The main concern now has changed, however. It's the possibility of flooding and roof collapses. Our Justin Michaels has been covering this story around the clock, reporting the storm now from the Buffalo suburb of Cheektowaga, and he joins us live with the very latest. Justin?
Hey, Steve, Allie, good evening to both of you. 74 inches. How do you like that? That's quite the total here when it comes to the deepest snow in western New York. You can see the street behind me is completely loaded with snow. We're talking 5, 6, 7 foot walls that line this street. This is a residential street. The people here have spent the better part of this day, and they still have a lot more to do, but the better part of this day cleaning out, digging out. This has been a tough haul for a lot of people. Sadly, 13 people have died because of this storm. There's still a travel ban in effect, though they are slowly but surely getting back to normal. That is the sound of progress. Planes taking off from Buffalo International Airport. But you don't have to travel far to come across neighborhoods that look like this.
It's hard packed. I'm having trouble getting in and out.
Scott Edwards and his son Scotty are getting on the road for the first time this week, trying to help out where they can. They were stuck at home because of the travel ban, and they have serious concerns about what's next in the life of this major weather event.
It's all got to go somewhere, but there's going to be a lot worse before I think it gets better with all the weight on the snow, on the roofs and stuff. That's going to take a toll.
Today's sun is giving everybody the opportunity to get outside for the first time in quite a while.
We ran out of milk, butter, and orange juice.
Marianne and Daniel Cortez walked 1.5 miles to the grocery store.
I don't know when we're going to thaw out this year.
While Teresa Nasca has the task of breaking through this wall of snow.
It's just unreal. Never saw anything like this before.
Snow walls line sidewalks and roadways, and snow completely immerses cars. Those bumps you see, well, those are cars.
I'm hoping that there's some contractors with plows that can kind of take the top off at least.
On the front line of this cleanup are the front end loaders, not the plow trucks.
Couldn't get out of the driveway, couldn't get out of the front yard.
Pete Gabala took this picture in Lancaster, New York. That's a plow truck on its side, buried in snow.
It's Buffalo. I've been in Buffalo all my life. It's Buffalo.
All right, so that's a few different people's perspective on what's been going on here. Again, like you heard in that story, there is some concern about what's going to be happening over the course of the weekend and into the beginning of next week. We're talking about a warm-up. It's going to be in the 40s tomorrow, a little warmer into the 40s on Sunday, and then coming up on Monday, it's going to be in the 60s and rain. That is a concern for a lot of people. Coming up next half hour, we'll talk about that, and then coming up at 5, you're going to actually hear different points of view on what people think about what's going to happen. Some people have a doomsday approach to this, other people don't. We'll have it for you coming up in the next hour. Live right now in western New York, I'm Justin Michaels, NECN.
2 days of non